As Donald Trump weighs putting American boots on the ground in Iran, Tehran and its proxy militias warned about turning this war into a bloodier, wider fight. Iranian-backed groups terrorized US forces with drones and missiles as the Middle East conflict intensifies. So what happens if US troops move in on the ground? Iraqi resistance factions boast of 291 military operations and claim 13 US soldiers killed. Are these early signs that Washington is walking into a long, grinding insurgency? Iran says it sees a golden chance to kill or capture American troops. Is Trump deterring Tehran or handing it exactly the war it has been preparing for? The Islamic Resistance in Iraq announced it conducted 31 military operations against US bases and interests across Iraq and the wider region within the past 24 hours. The umbrella group of resistance factions also stated that, since the current escalation began, it has carried out a total of 291 military operations over the last 12 days. According to the group's statement, these attacks targeted US bases in Iraq and at other locations across the Middle East using coordinated barrages of drones and missiles. The Islamic Resistance in Iraq claims that 13 American soldiers were killed and dozens more were wounded, including some critically, as a result of these recent operations. In addition, the group said its fighters had shot down what it described as an advanced enemy drone in the northern part of Iraq's Basra province. It alleged that this unmanned aircraft was an MQ-9 drone belonging to American forces operating as part of the US military presence in the broader Middle East. The group also issued a warning to European countries, cautioning them against taking part in what it called aggression against Iran alongside the United States and its allies. It declared that any country involved in such attacks would be treated as a hostile party and that its forces and interests could become legitimate targets for retaliation. Separately, Iranian security forces issued what state media described as a stern warning directed at the United States on March 10, according to Press TV. An Iranian security official said that Iran is fully prepared to confront any potential US sabotage operations, again as reported by Press TV. This warning came in response to reports suggesting that the United States is planning a combined air assault and ground incursion against Iranian territory. According to those reports, the anticipated incursion would focus on certain sensitive areas inside Iran and specifically target aspects of the country's nuclear capabilities. The Iranian official also said that window of opportunity created by any such US move would, in their view, be very suitable for Iran to respond. He added that Iranian forces would seek to either kill a number of enemy personnel or capture them as prisoners during any confrontation that follows. The official said, quote, "We have been preparing ourselves for such a day for 20 years. Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria, and some other places have been good exercises on the ground for facing such an enemy." Unquote. This latest warning comes as Donald Trump is reported to be weighing the option of sending US ground troops into Iran, according to multiple media reports. Reports say Trump is considering putting American boots on the ground in order to seize or secure Iran's stockpile of near-bomb-grade uranium.
What are the circumstances where you'd send in ground troops? How are you thinking about that?
I don't even want to talk about it now. I mean, that's, I don't think it's an appropriate question. You know, I'm not going to answer it. Could there be? Possibly, for very good reason. Have to be very good reason. And I would say if we ever did that, they would be so decimated that they wouldn't be able to fight at the ground level.
Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi, meanwhile, has warned that Tehran is fully capable of defending itself against any external military threat. Araghchi said, quote, "For the time being, we are capable enough. We have very brave soldiers, who are waiting for any enemy who enters our soil to fight with them, and to kill them and destroy them." Unquote. All of this is unfolding as the armed conflict in the Middle East enters its 12th day on March 11th, amid continuing strikes and counter-strikes. Iran has reportedly conducted at least 34 waves of retaliatory strikes against US targets across the region since the conflict began, according to available reports.